Welcome back, everybody. We have another game of Warhammer 40,000 for you today. The Tyranids versus the Space Marines. We are going to be doing this one in the campaign for the Fall of Stolt Moors. We're going to play the first mission. What that is, the Imperial player deploys in the table half opposite me. They have 3 bunkers, one there, and a third one there. Those 3 bunkers count as the Imperial bunkers from the Stronghold Assault book. The goal is to have more points when the game ends. We are using Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker as normal. You get 1 point for each enemy unit that you completely destroy. My army gets 1 point for each unit within 12 inches of his table edge, and he gets 2 points for holding a bunker. I get 3 points for holding a bunker, and if the bunker is destroyed at the end of the game, I get 1 point for it. So his army deploys 24 inches in, and mine comes on from the board edge closest to us. We will be right back with army lists. First up, we have the Space Marine half, 2,000 points. Josh is going to walk us down his list.
So I've got a Chapter Master in Terminator armor with the Shield Eternal and a Thunder Hammer. And his Warlord trait that we roll was Storm of Fire. So 1 use only. In 1 shooting phase, I nominate a friendly unit within 12 inches, and they get to reroll to hit. Then I have 2 5-man tactical squad teams with plasma guns. They're both in las cannon twin-link plasma gun Razorbacks. A 10-man tactical squad with a melta gun, a multi-melta, and a combi melta in a Rhino. Then I have 5 assault Terminators with 3 Thunderhammer Storm Shields that are with the Chapter Master. 10 Stern Guard with 2 Heavy Flamers in a Rhino. 2 Storm Talons with Skyhammer missile launchers. 10 Assault Marines with 2 Flamers and a Power Maul in a Rhino. And for my heavy supports, I've got 3 Devastator Centurions with missile launchers and twin-link las cannons.
Alright, and that you are Imperial 5th Chapter Tactics, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. Next up, we have the Forces of Hive Fleet Nug for HQs. We have our Warlord, the Winged Hive Tyrant, with 2 sets of twin-link Devourers, wings, and electroshock grubs in his thorax. He is the Warlord, and my Warlord trait is Conqueror of Cities from the strategic table. My second HQ is the multicolored motley village idiot Turbogun here. She also has electroshock grubs, and her Stinger Salvo has been upgraded to cluster spines. For troops, I have 2 units of 17 Hormagaunts. Each one of these units has adrenal glands, so we can maybe bust some armor. Elites, I'm using the new rules for Zoanthropes, so 5 Zoanthropes. All of mine are broken at the moment, so ignore the hideous proxies. And the Tyranid Prime in the center there has, is the Neurothrope. Also psychic powers. The Zoanthropes know Warp Blast, Dominion, and Onslaught, and then obviously the special power of the Neurothrope. And the Hive Tyrant knows Dominion, Psychic Scream, Catalyst. And the Turbogun has Dominion and Psychic Scream. For fast attacks, we have 2 Hive Crones. Each one of them has cluster spines. For our heavy supports, we have 2 Molochs, 1 there and 1 hiding behind his friend. And then we've also got the new Toxicrin. We're going to try him out for his debut game today. And then we have 3 Tyrannocytes, no upgrades. So that is the Tyranid half. We will be back after Imperial deployment. Imperial deployment is complete. Razorback Tactical Squad there, with their men deployed on the ramparts of that building. Centurion, Stern Guard, half of the Tactical Squad in the central bunker. Terminators holding the line. Assault Squad, the other half of the Tactical Squad, and then the final Razorback Squad in this building. The Tyranids have first turn, and will roll on from their board edge. We will be back after Tyranid turn 1. Tyranids have rolled on the right flank. Hormagaunts moved up and ran. Got a 7-inch run with these, a 9-inch run with these. Hive Tyrant has cast Catalyst on himself, and on the big dude next to him, they fired their cluster spines and twin-link Devourers, lots of bioacid and gooey nonsense. Got 2 Marines from the squad on the building here. So we got their attention, they know we're here, and we will be back after Space Marine turn 1. Turn 1 has come to a close. Very uneventful turn. 2 few Tyranids on the table. The one's in the bunker down position here. Just would not take any damage. Fired about everything at me. This plasma gun fired at the Hive Tyrant damaged the vehicle in the process. Plasma gunner on the roof killed himself with his plasma gun. Chapter Master did call down an orbital bombardment on these gaunts. He killed 5 of them. The rest of the guns fired to no effect. So Tyranid turn 2 coming up. Alright, Tyranid turn 2 has come to an end. We received 2 of the pods. We got the one with the Toxicrin. He came in here. We got the one with the Zoanthropes. Came in down here. You will notice the bunker is no more. We blew it up with Warp Blast. We did fail his Psychic Leech save, unfortunately. One of the Molochs came in, landed on the Centurions. Rolled perfectly. Took out 3 wounds the first time and 2 the second. Or wait. No, he missed with 1. So, left, these 2 guys are each wounded. The champion threw 1 away. Let's see. And then he mishapped and came down here. He got to place him. He deployed here in the corner, waiting to dig back down next turn. Fired everything at the Terminators, but unfortunately their 2-ups held up very well. We destroyed the Sergeant with a shot from the Death Spitters off of this pod. Everything else bounced off. But the electroshock hits we had took 2 points out of that building, and we also killed the Marines on the roof for first blood. Hormagaunts are running up to try to support the attack, feeling a little small in this particular Tyranid battle, considering all the monstrous creatures. Space Marines are going to roll for their flyers, and we will be back when turn 2 has come to an end. Space Marines received both of their flyers. One came on from the corner, and another one came on from here. This crone, over the course of the turn, got shot down to 2 wounds. This one got shot down to 4. But they did both jink, so they will be snap firing in the coming turn. Terminators charged and killed the Toxicrin at a loss of 1 wound in the Chapter Master, and felled 3 of 3 instant death wounds here. So lost most of my Zoanthropes. More reserves to come in. We will be back after Tyranid turn 3. Tyranid turn 3 has come to an end. The other Moloch came in from reserve. He landed here and killed 1 of the Centurions. Used his run move to move back behind this pod. Zoanthropes ate all the dice on the Psychic phase and did nothing. They passed on their Psychic Leech, but he made his leadership check. They warp blasted this building, scored 1 hit, and rolled a 1. So no damage from them. These Hormagaunts charged through the gap and destroyed that Rhino with glancing hits because they have adrenal glands, which I don't think I mentioned in my half of the video. But they have adrenal glands, so Furious charged that. Mama Turbogon came in, spawned 13 babies, but she's still going. Hive Tyrant flew over. These 2 Crones vector struck one of the drawing a blank Storm Talons, but only managed to do 1 whole point. So I figured he was probably going to survive, but fired 1 Tentaclid. I'm snap firing, so my opponent says, what? Who cares? Go ahead and throw it. Rolled a 6, blew it up. Then this one threw another Tentaclid. He's snap firing, whatever. I'll let it go. Rolled a 6 and damaged it. And then the Hive Tyrant finished it with 1 damage point that got past its jink when it jinked for him. So, got the 2 Storm Talons. Killed the Rhino. Set to receive the rest of the Space Marines rebuttal. So, going into Space Marine turn 3. Alright, Space Marine turn 3 has come to an end. These Terminators charged in here and killed these Hormagaunts. Assault Squad dropped out and flamed the other Hormagaunts, killed all of them. Centurion missed with both shots. He fired everything on this flank trying to knock out this Zoanthrope. Got the 1 with a bolter round from inside the bunker, but everything else bounced off of him. So he's learned to turn his shield on since the last turn. The Termagants lost a few guys to bolter fire from inside the bunker, but other than that, the Tyranids emerged unscathed. So we will be back following Tyranid turn 4. Tyranid turn 4 has come to an end. The Terminators finally died. Oh, we counted, what, 40 saves?
41.
41 saves to knock the 5 of them down. So they held up. They held up. Captain made his check. Guys in the back didn't take any damage. Moloch came in on the edge here. Wrecked that Razorback with his terror from the deep and then ran back there to get away from Mr. Smashy Hands. Spawned more babies. Did not run out. Fired all of the Termagants into these Terminators and got 1, I think, right, with the Termagants. And then Mama killed 2 or 3 of her own kids with cluster spawns that scattered off. And then the Hive Tyrant knocked 3 Terminators down. So MVP to him, finding chinks in the unchinkable armor. Stern guard were wrecked out of their tank with the 2 crones vector striking over the top. They did not pin, did not have to snap fire. The zoanthrope, the final one here, is the neurothrope. He fired his psychic leech, I'm probably calling that the wrong thing, and killed 3 of them. They rolled a 12 on their leadership. The pod here knocked a point out of that Razorback, and then this guy fired his drill cannon and killed 3 of the 5 Marines inside. So the Marine saves built up and then popped like a bubble. Still got a lot of Marines in the fight though. He's still holding 2 of the 3 bunkers. 1 is destroyed. So that's where we're at. Space Marine turn 4 coming up. Alright, Space Marine turn 4 has rolled to an end. Captain made his charge over the Razorback and fought my Mawloc. Knocked 3 wounds out of me. Wounded him 3 times but couldn't get past the 3 up. Made my hit and run and ran over here. The assault squad moved up and cleaned up the Tyrannicide that was right there. Fired the rest of his stuff on this flank at the zoanthrope, but it was only able to deal it 1 wound. The pod took 1 or 3 wounds from the Razorback there, and the Mawloc took 2 from the stern guard. So that's the damage we're looking at. Going into Tyranid turn 5. Tyranid turn 5 has come to an end. The chapter master tanked all shots. We fired some electroshocks over him, however, and destroyed this bunker. 3 of the Marines inside died when the building went down to a total collapse. He tanked all shots. We went ahead and locked him up with the termagants, though, to hold him in place, keep him from beating on my warlord there. The Mawloc charged into these Marines, killed a couple, took a wound in return, so everything held up there. The stupid of the turn was this. Zoanthrope fires, pins the bunker, and knocks D3 structure points out, or armor value out of it. So he knocks it down to armor 10. Tentaclid from here penetrates it, knocks another one down, makes it armor 9. Zoanthrope charges with 2 hull points remaining, 2 attacks, rolls a 5 and a 6, and melees a bunker to death. Take that, other Tyranid armies. This guy went into a gong show here, killed a couple of Marines, and I don't think you hurt him back, did you? So no more damage there. Failed in instinctive behavior, Crone flew to the corner and vector struck a guy as he went. That about covers it. So the bunkers have all been destroyed. Going into Space Marine turn 5, bottom of 5. Alright, so we are going ahead and calling it there. That will be a Tyranid victory 26-4. Rough game for the Space Marines, to be sure. Some hard turns of luck there. The electroshock grubs were just crazy effective against these bunkers. We will have army list and after action reviews as always on the blog, if you'll follow the link in the description below. Also follow our links to Shane's campaign page for Dicehead Games, and you can participate in the missions too. The results will count whether you are from our area or not. You can email Shane those results, and they will take a part in that campaign. So follow that link as well to the Dicehead campaign site on Facebook, and give Enter the Maelstrom a like over on Facebook as well. Thanks for watching, guys, as always, and Armchair Generals, have at it. That's all we got for you tonight.